goats. Meow. It is hot in this room. Okay, the outfit's good. It's been a while. Let's see how long it's been. 3-9, so we're 6 days away from a whole month since I played Resident Evil 5. Which is very typical for my channel. I always play a game and I'll get like really into it, and then I'll stop playing the game for a while, then I'll come back to it. Weapons, we ain't gotta worry about that for this chapter. Now this chapter's kinda frustrating.
I heard about Irving. Tough break.
Yes, but there will be other opportunities. Sheva to headquarters.
This is headquarters. What's your situation?
There's a high probability that Irving is on his way to an oil field in the marshlands. We're rejoining Delta Team and heading there now.
Understood.
We got company.
They don't let up, do they?
Do what you gotta do to stop them. Don't get too trigger happy or the guns will overheat. If that happens, we'll be an easy target until they cool down. Got some sharp curves up ahead.
Ooh, let me set up. The trick to this chapter is already pre-shooting the guns, but not going crazy with it.
Based on the data you uploaded from that hard drive, most of the townspeople have been infected by parasites known as Las Plagas. The data refers to the infected as Magini.
What does all this have to do with Ouroboros?
You got me. They didn't say.
Looks like the only way we're getting answers is from Irving.
So, another thing about this chapter is it's just checkpoints. Right now we're doing great on health, and there's no way to just complete the chapter without taking damage. That's not going to happen.
It's gonna get bumpy. Hang on.
So now this is another thing. We turn over here. We're going to shoot them a little bit. We turn back over here because the truck's wounded enough for Chris to deal with it. You see that one little axe hit me, and that already did a lot of damage. We're still great on health. We don't need to worry until the next part. The next part, that's whenever it's like, oh goodness, you know. We're going to have 2 trucks and a bunch. I'm talking about a bunch. So you got to pick one or the other.
Let's pick up the pace.
Turn back and forth, just kind of hit a little bit.
That's gonna make the resale value.
You really want to watch out for the Molotovs above all. Molotovs is what gets you killed in this chapter. Okay, but we're still great, believe it or not. That's a lot of health. Alright, now this part's a little bit extra.
There's no getting past that truck unless you 2 do something about it.
Just try to shoot the barrels and just swing the gun left and right, so the way you can keep all the enemies stunned and them not constantly just spamming you. Alright, now this is, we're just going to hold shoot. There's nothing we can do if we're playing as Sheva. We can't just aim at the driver and get him as if we were playing as Chris, which would, you know, get rid of that driver instantly. We're done with the first part, which is amazing. El Gigante. So this second part is very stressful. You just constantly want to shoot at him, and you want to hope the AI does its part and put some damage.
Aim for those things.
As I said, we're not going to be able to do this damage free. This part's more possible, especially if there's two people, but Chris is just going to constantly stay focused on El Gigante and not try to go after the ones with the crossbows. We gotta go. We gotta aim to the left, right? No, I thought I heard him say
I don't
something.
like the looks of this. Keep firing.
And whenever he stops, stop shooting your gun. There we go again. As you see, I'm just taking slight breaks, just enough so that way the gun cannot overheat. That's the most important part about here, is make sure your gun does not overheat. If it overheats, you're just dead. And you can pull back on the left stick to keep the camera from being zoomed in. Okay, he's on charge. Stop. Keep shooting, keep shooting. Stop. Keep shooting. Turn back to the bows. You might be able to shoot one of the bows or bolts with a gun. I was luckily able to hit the Molotov, dude. I need him to freeze so I can stop shooting. I barely caught that bolt in time. Just let him have it. You don't have to do it a third time. You might get lucky and pop it the second time, but you might not.
Where are you, Josh?
Sheva, you don't have to do this. You can still back out.
What about you?
I've got a personal stake in this.
A personal stake? Chris, look around. We should both get the hell out of here.
I'm not here just for the mission.
What are you talking about?
A while back, I received some intel that my old partner was still alive. At first, I didn't know what to think. But when I saw the data file from Delta Team, I knew for sure. Jill is still alive.
That woman in the data file. Are you even sure it's the same person?
We were partners. I'm sure.
Wait! Wait! You're not going alone. Chris, wait!
I don't have much time. I have to find her.
I'm going with you. These are my people that are dying here.
Are you sure about this? A second ago, you were ready to cut and run.
I can't just turn my back and walk away.
There are no more orders from here on in. It's just us.
We are partners. To the end. Now let's get moving.
Copy that.
So the accuracy, that helps once again if you're playing with Chris, if you need higher accuracy. But I got 83 enemies, no deaths, clear time. You know, I did the best I could with all of that. And, well, just follow the strats and you'll be able to get through this chapter pretty quickly. I would go a little bit more in commentary, but like I said, it's 100 degrees in this room. Figuratively speaking, you know. But it is extremely hot. I'm just sweating sitting here. Whew, it's way too hot. Follow the strat, you'll get through it pretty easy. And I'm going to try to air out the room and everything else. And hopefully I'll be able to record some more parts. Because I just finished Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries. And I want to have this campaign completed on professional difficulty before I go have fun one final time on Resident Evil 4 with the special weapon. Still haven't completely figured out how I'm going to do that. I'm probably just going to fully upgrade the gun and just play through the story with it like that. So it really won't be that entertaining. It'll just be me showcasing the gun and how many bosses and enemies it just one taps. That's all that gun's just going to be for, or that playthrough is going to be for, is me just showing the gun. And hopefully I do not forget any of the treasures either going through that playthrough, that whole entire one. But, you know, people need to refer more to the professional one than they do the special one. That was just mainly for that gun. Y'all have a great day though. Be careful. Peace out.